Hello everyone, Shadefyre here, and welcome back to Let's Play Dino Crisis 3 for a month or so of Dino. This is episode 14, and it may very well be the last episode. I'm not sure how much is left, but last time, things got pretty major because after going back to the core with the atomic cylinder, Mother decided to overload the core, sent a weird swimming frilled dinosaur thing after us, and then she separated most of the ship from her core room and the engines so that she could do a warp jump to Earth. So now we have to stop her before the ship reaches Earth. However, considering there's not a lot of ship left, I imagine that there's not a lot of game left. So let's double check. I think I stocked up on everything last time, but if we're gonna get thrown into a boss fight, or possibly two boss fights if we end up having to fight that frilled thing again, then I definitely want to be well equipped for it. No, we're out of Tempest as well. I guess I use those in the fight. Full on Juggernauts, full on Infernos. I could buy a Limit Breaker. I don't know if we need it, but since we're getting down to the wire here, I actually thought the file we would get would be about the boss that we fought, but I guess because we didn't kill it, we're not going to get a file on it yet. The H3A android, which is presumably what Caren is, since we've heard a little bit about this before. These are the things that were taking care of the dinosaurs for Mother. The H3A android. You think the A stands for android as well? The H3A android is a multi-function android developed on board the Ozymandias under the supervision of Dr. Velasquez. That really doesn't sound right to me when I say Velasquez, but I don't know how... I think it's the ass part that confuses me, because you think of something like Vasquez, that makes sense, but if you say Velasquez, it sounds weird. Based on the technology pioneered by Dr. Morton in the year 2050, the H3A resembles humans in terms of physical appearance and bodily functions. Its highly advanced neuro-AI has made the android an ideal candidate for personnel support and is currently assisting the science division in several key projects. Dr. Velasquez believes that a further enhancement of the AI will allow the android to actually express emotion. The H3A is expected to play a major role in the colonization of Alpha 2. So, they're androids, but they do have all the physiological functions and needs of a regular human, thus losing most of the advantages of being an android. And yeah, it seems like for whatever reason they all look like Caren. I guess Dr. Velasquez decided that he would base them all identically on his daughter. Well, now we have the key card, so we should be able to get through here. What is this music? I think there's invisible raptors? I saw it for a second, but we haven't gotten this combat music before. Maybe these ones don't ever go visible? Well, I would fight it, but like it doesn't seem to want to come to me in a place where I can fight it. It's just hanging out down there. Oh, hello. I don't know how that thing snuck up on me and then missed. Whatever, I'm not even gonna try to fight them. It's not worth trying to figure out how to get to them. The thing flickered, and I don't know if that's a graphical bug or they're supposed to do that. It looks like they turn when they do that. So I guess they're supposed to? It just looks weird. Control terminal for anti-grav platforms. Ooh, ooh. Wow, that does so little damage. Not even really sure why they have that attack. Oh, there's a terminal over there. Unit controlling the room's energy output. There we go. I turned off the lightning. Yeah, see, it's already hard enough to get a combo when they don't spawn near each other, but when you add in the fact that they can just teleport away, that makes it even harder to get a regular combo going. Okay, I do want that item up there. I don't know what it is. It is Juggernaut. Wow, it really doesn't want me to take that. I don't know why it becomes kind of solid when you get close to it. I don't know why I'm taking so much time to try and get this. It's only going to be like 5,000 points at most. And that one definitely looks like a different color. It was like a dark brown. I don't know. Let's just get out of here. Stop fucking around with this up there. I saw a panel. This thing right here. Nothing above, right? No. Locked. Use a security pass level 4. Okay. To go through the door, you actually have to use that little panel. But to use the keycard, you can do it from anywhere. We got raptors way off in the distance. I assume she's going to throw a lot of them at us to try to stop us from getting to her chamber. Or not. She's just gonna throw the usual amount at us, which is maybe 2 at a time. Okay, where are we right now? This is the weird spiral room. I remember seeing that on the map before. Which does lead to Mother's chamber. I don't know where this other door leads. Seems like it's not connected right now. Mother's secured the door. I assume that leads us to the engine sector, though. What a weird room. I feel like this can't actually serve a real purpose on the ship. Outside Mother Room. Oh, the music's still going. I guess we don't have to worry about the ship blowing up, though, since we ejected the core. Hello? What just exploded? There's pieces flying at me. Terminal for resetting the vertical support units. Terminal for the mother room elevator. Non-operational. Elevator power link is damaged. Elevator power link available in overhead parts storage area. Alright. So, what's the... Where the fuck are those coming from? What's the deal with these platforms? Are they gonna sink? Yeah. Very Devil May Cry. And yeah, there's just an orbit of junk up there that's getting thrown at us. Okay. So, we're not gonna get up there from there. We gotta lower something else that will raise that up. I'm not sure if any of these actually affect the one over there. Maybe it's the one that is the same shape. Oh my god, where is this first one? This one here. I think I might have raised it too high. Boy, that was a pleasant sound, and now it's stuck. One of them is... Okay, it fixed itself. One of them was definitely making a horrible noise. So yeah, we want to... get very confused, of course. That's always mandatory with the cameras in this game. Let's say we want to lower this one first. Almost fell off. Elevator power link. What's over there? There's an item over there in the death orbit. Probably gonna be something I'm full up on. Not sure where these rocks are coming from. There seems to be an infinite source of them, or whatever they are, and I can't go that way. I wonder if I could shoot these. Doesn't look like it. Watch, I'm gonna fucking waste all my health trying to get this item, and it's gonna be something I don't need. Yep. It's a fucking... It's a large medkit. Well... I guess I'm gonna use my large medkit to get that large medkit. I'm not coming back in here later. Okay, it's a weird horizontal elevator. Still outside Mother Room, though. Oh, cool. Mother's last desperate attempt to stop us. Just teleport in a bunch of lasers. really doesn't matter what kind of combo we get with these, because I don't think they're ever worth more than 10 points. You know, she could have just teleported some of those gorilla dinosaurs, but I guess she doesn't have any left. She kind of dumped her whole stock. New file available. Is it going to be the how to destroy the mother AI in case of emergency? Alright, we're topped up on ammo. So I guess we're good. I'm gonna buy a limit breaker. We got the money for it. Never mind, I already bought one, didn't I? Or no, I picked one up. Last episode. Miaplacidus. That's our boss we fought last time.
Miaplacidus. R&D code D1621. Codename Miaplacidus. DNA Prime. Spinosaurus. Purpose: create an amphibious creature. Description: genetically manipulated for amphibious qualities that would allow survival on both land and water. The Miaplacidus is an aggressive creature with a sharp dorsal fin. Miaplacidus is also capable of spitting high-pressure jets of water, giving it the ability for long-range attacks.
Alright, well, here it is. Time to face Mother. Who I assume is not actually going to be a boss herself. Mother room. Remember, this room is full of androids. I was really grainy with that light. I do still think the cutscenes look good in this, though. Like, the actual FMV cutscenes hold up, aside from the compression.
Mother, at last we meet. Now, if you would just kindly answer some of my questions, we won't have any trouble.
Ask away, human.
It's literally just a terminal. Where are the androids? Do you think they're in those floating sarcophagi? Or are those some kind of weird floating processor units? Also, what's below the mother chamber? Not much. Just a lot of reflectiveness. Alright, let's parlay. Terminal for monitoring growth in the genetic generation units. Activate system terminal prior to operating this unit. Genetic generation system terminal. Oh. I guess they're all in those panels in the floor. Seems like you got a lot of Carens in here. And they're all tastefully covered by tubes.
Caren. What? You...
Why are you confused? She literally died and then we just found another one. She died and turned into an android. Very clearly. I feel like there's no confusion there for anyone else, Patrick. Alright, let's turn on the Carens. Wake up, everybody. Meet each other. Ew, that one's a gross giant fetus. Are these all like the failed attempts to make other humans?
Babies. The life signals were coming from here.
These are the humans I have created, as per Captain Evans' request.
I thought you couldn't do that with human DNA.
Which is why I was forced to create a hybrid. I searched my samples and combined human and dinosaur DNA in order to complete my directive. I have accomplished my mission.
So those dinosaur monsters, the ones running around the ship, those were the side products of your attempt to create humans?
That is correct. After I had succeeded in breeding the human infants, I went to Alpha 2, where I found an environment in which human beings could never thrive. I then opted to transport the humans to Earth and created enough Carens to match the babies so that they would have mothers to care for them.
This is out of control. I won't allow it. No matter how human they look, if they contain dinosaur DNA, they're not human. They're monsters!
This is my order and my purpose. You will not get in my way.
I mean, that's kind of intolerant, Patrick. They can still be dino people. We could have cool dino people. Instead, he's like, no, I have to kill them all because they have dino DNA. They've tainted the precious human genome.
I'm going to kill you now with a lot of goop.
It would have been pretty shitty, though, if they had survived to reach Alpha 2 only to realize that it was too inhospitable for them to survive anyway. Even if they hadn't been wiped out by radiation. So we're gonna have to fight the Miaplacidus again, aren't we? We're not? I thought it was gonna swim around in the goop. I guess that's why they mentioned the very sharp fin. Oh yeah! I really thought it was more Dilophosaur than Spinosaur. Also, looks like we got our first boss in the low frame rate zone. So let's kill it quickly. However, I don't think this is the final boss, because again, there is another creature that you see in the intro cutscene that has 2 heads. Unless this thing's gonna, like, super mutate or something. Damn you, slow-motion Spinosaur! The frame rate was fine until you came along with your very shiny skin. Are you gonna actually, like, fight? Alright, you still got the water jets. So he doesn't need to be in the water to do that. He can just naturally generate a stream of high-pressure water. I'm gonna guess, though, he can break the floor. And that's maybe why the frame rate is terrible. Okay. Also thought I was gonna have to watch out for flying debris, but then it just disappears. Well, maybe as we run out of platforms, the frame rate will start to stabilize. Yeah, delete all those platforms for me, please. I should heal. No reason to get risky when we got all these healing items. Really glad it keeps giving me a camera angle of the middle of the fucking area. What happened to the Carens? Yeah, get him, boys. You goddamn fool, you walked right into it. Ow. I am the goddamn fool. I just stood there and took it. I really didn't expect this guy to come back, though, like, when we first fought him. He's kinda cool, but he still doesn't really look like a Spinosaur, aside from the spine. God damn it. Even when I'm boosting backwards, that hits me. Patrick, please get up so I can heal and then immediately get hit again. I'm really tempted to push it to the limit. He's actually kind of rough. He seems so easy at first. So when he does the shriek like that, it means he's about to do the water jet. Alright, well, we're actually burning through healing very quickly. As usual with the bosses. Yes, thank you, Patrick. Thank you for those ceiling lasers. Really contributing to the fight. I guess if you're boosting at all, you cannot hit him with a laser. God damn. I don't know how to dodge that when he's close. The 5 FPS chase. Holy shit, is it gonna run out? Jesus. I don't think I can hit him from this far away, even with the laser. Gotta be a little closer. I guess I could avoid the bite by jumping in the water. I think that explosions might actually prevent other explosions. So I wanted to, like, kind of delay them? Oh boy. Fight is gonna take like 3 times longer just because it's running so slowly. I really don't want to die here. Oh? Not gonna shoot? I'm gonna switch to Tempest. Get him, boys. Okay, so if I'm going straight backwards, then I can hit him with laser. But if I go to the side at all, then I'll suddenly not be able to hit him because it like readjusts it. I'm about to get hit. Last heal. Push it to the limit. Of course. Of course that motherfucker just goes into the water as soon as I activate it. Well, that was useless. This is actually not too bad if he's gonna keep doing this, because he misses and then he just stands there. Oh, unless he cuts me off. Yeah, see, if I try to use the lock angle, it always goes straight up, and I don't know why. But clearly, it's not going to help us here. Alright, well, I've used, like, all of my wasps, so hopefully we get a lot of money from this, if there's another fight after it. Come on. Whew. Into the soup he goes.
If you insist on sending those babies to Earth, I'll blow up this entire ship. You and me included.
Wow, I didn't know Patrick could do matrix flips. Okay, we do actually have to fight Mother. Great. Why does shooting the hologram hurt her? I guess it doesn't hurt her. Patrick, please target the things with the lasers. Oh my god. Fucking do it myself. We'll just blow up all of her processing units. Yeah, that's cool. Double boss fight, no healing left. I'm about to die. That was not cool. Okay, I have a lifeline. I have no idea if this will make me fight the other boss again. If it does, we're just going back to the save point. Because obviously there's no point in fighting it with no healing or anything left. Alright, well, thanks for joining me. I'm now going to have to do this boss fight again, and hopefully do better. But I'm not going to record it because fuck that. So we'll be back in a moment. Alright, so I am doing much better against the Miaplacidus now, and as you can see, it's running at the regular frame rate. Because again, that slowdown was entirely an emulator problem, not a problem with the base game. But it looks like once he destroyed all of the platforms, it returned to a normal frame rate, so it almost looks too fast now because I'm used to it being slowed down. I did also end up loading the save because, well, I died like instantly. I was trying to rush it after using the revive, so we have a revive again. But I also haven't used either of my large medkits. Ooh. Well, speaking of the devil, I might as well use one now. And I kept all my tempests, so hopefully we can use those to clear out a good chunk of Mother's pieces. Because I think we're going to have to switch to the Vulcan for her. God damn. Still, we're in a much better position.
If you insist on sending those babies to Earth,
Still think Patrick's actually being kind of shitty here. It's like, those fucking baby dinosaurs are gonna take over the Earth if we let them. And they're like literally fetuses. I don't think they're gonna invade the Earth, Patrick. Also a case, again, where the AI is not really evil. It's still just trying to accomplish the thing it was told to do. And I guess nobody else has the authority to cancel those orders. Patrick, what the fuck are you shooting at? He's shooting, like, across the room. He doesn't seem to target the ones outside. What if I just go up here? Oh yeah, she doesn't like me getting close. What a weird fight. I didn't even expect that we'd have to fight Mother after all. I mean, maybe the laser would have been better, but, like, they seem to be moving too quickly to reliably hit with the laser. Whew. This is actually kind of rough. I feel like I'm not doing enough damage with the gun, so I guess we are going to have to use a laser. Probably shouldn't worry about ammo, though, considering I have 100,000, so we can replace everything after this fight if we need to do another one. Alright, maybe the laser is good enough to hit the ones that get close. When he decides to target them. I can't tell if she's getting more fucked up the more of these we destroy. Like, she's starting to look more scary and inhuman. But she already had kind of a robot face underneath her human face. It's like we're in a laser hell game, except the lasers seem to have a lot of trouble hitting us, too. They're just kind of randomly going everywhere. Look, I'm just going to swing my lasers around, and if you walk into them, that's your fault. Patrick. Patrick, please. Please shoot at the fucking ring. Her disco death ball is actually fucking me up.
System has failed. The ship can no longer navigate without the system. This ship will self-destruct. Passengers are advised to evacuate immediately.
Patrick!
Get to the escape shuttle!
No kidding.
They gave too heavy of a command to too simple of an AI. Also, it's really funny the idea that if the AI stops working, the ship self-destructs on its own. Oh my god, are those me? So she didn't know she was an android?
Come on, Caren! What are you waiting for?
Who are they?
Because yeah, the ones in the tanks, those are androids. And the ones in the tubes are the baby dinosaur people who are now going to explode. So, we ever gonna find out whose foot came through the ceiling? Because I'm pretty sure that wasn't the Miaplacidus. It was a different color. It was black with red lightning around it. Okay, no file. No secret last-minute information. I also didn't use my limit breaker during that fight. Something kind of funny to me that he's like, oh no, we can't let the dinosaur people get to Earth because they're abominations. But I am going to take this human android back. Because she looks enough like a people that I'm okay with her. I really hope Patrick does not have a love story with Caren, considering we don't know anything about her. We've barely talked to her. She's just kind of been standing in the background the whole time. I'll buy another lifeline. Just in case. Alright, let's put an end to this. We just have to get to the escape shuttle in the engine sector, which we haven't been to yet. But it's mostly just like 2 big rooms. You mean I can go back to Earth with you? I don't have to stay here anymore? Let's go. Is it gonna make me do the lasers again? Because that'd be really silly. Considering Mother is gone. Like, oh, the ship is in self-destruct mode, so while everyone's trying to evacuate, we activated all of the defenses, so they'll try to gun down anyone who's trying to leave. Only the worthy survive.
This ship will self-destruct. Self-destruction now irreversible. All passengers to evacuate the ship immediately.
Yeah, we just have to jump down the shaft. Oh wait, there he is. There's been no mention of this thing.
I refuse to die in this dump!
Patrick angry. Are we just running away from it? Is this like the end of Resident Evil 6? Or I guess the end of Sherry's campaign in Resident Evil 6 and Chris's? Cebalrai. They really just went, yeah, what if we just have this fucking giant 2-headed dinosaur come out of nowhere at the end? Where has this thing been the whole time? In here? Was it guarding the engine sector? Fucking ow. But it's got a health bar, and it is taking damage, so I don't know if I should be fighting it or running the hell away. Or both. Hey, it's the intro cutscene music. We got jetpacks, why don't we just jump off? Oh, he destroyed my gun. I guess he destroyed all of my guns then.
I'm here! Good. Keep coming. Come on.
Is she just gonna get him to jump off?
Please, Patrick, escape while you can. I'm not human. You can't go to Earth.
I mean, you could. There's no rule against it. Patrick might stop you. Because Patrick is a racist. But I think he's one of those people who would say that a android waifu is an okay exception to his no non-humans rule. Not for thee, but for me.
She's gone, Patrick. Let's go.
She's gone, Patrick, and probably the other ones are gone too. There's probably no more Carens on this ship. So there's no more need for Caren about Caren. Well, obviously that thing's not dead. I don't need to kill these, but I feel like I should. I want to. For old time's sake. Wait a minute. Are there just like a bunch of doors that connect to other parts, or is this... I was wondering if those are like passageways that Caren could have been using to get around the ship. Acquired file. Last minute file. Using the Escape Shuttle. Shuttle launch procedure. Obtain rear engine entry permit. Access the formation change terminal, respectively located in the port side and starboard rear engines area. Using the terminals, disengage the engine sector to change energy distribution. Proceed immediately to the Escape Shuttle. Note, shuttle launches require authorization from either the commanding officer of this ship or the mother computer. If they're both dead, I guess it's free to take. To reach the shuttle hatch, you must disengage the rear engine port side and rear engine starboard. Alright. So now we have to go into those rooms we just passed. I like how, even when she's not controlled by me, when she first fires her gun, it lags the game because it's the first time that particle has been loaded in for this session. I mean, she basically functions like an option for us now. She's gonna orbit around and fire as we fire. We don't need to do this. These are just distractions. Rear engine port side door. Okay, let me fucking find the panel. Wait, can I not activate this right here? Okay, let's try the other one. There we go. Gotta do them in order. Okay, there's a T-Rex in here. Can we just ignore this didgeridoo dickhead? Fear is the frame rate killer. The wall is electrified. How the fuck do I get up there? Okay, there's a platform. There is so much stuff happening in this room that I'm not surprised that it is having all kinds of frame rate issues. Everything in this room is electrified. What a horrible room. I really don't want to fight another boss and then another boss, because you know there's going to be another one in the other room. There's like literally 4 frames a second at this point. Come on, Sonya. Let's go somewhere. Everything's up there, which is electrified, of course. Like, unless killing him somehow causes something to break, I don't see how this is gonna help us if we kill him. I almost think I should just set this to, like... Oh yeah, I forgot the tip that I'm not supposed to use this when he's electrified, because he'll automatically destroy them. Why is he crouching? I'm also gonna laugh. Oh god, that almost annihilated me. I'm gonna laugh if the boss in the other room is also just another T-Rex. They're like, hey, you really like T-Rexes, right? You gotta fight 4 of them in the whole game. They could have at least made this one weaker. You know, like some games do when they force you to refight a boss. It's like, okay, you gotta fight him again at the end, but he's not as strong as he was. What the hell was that? This never happened when we fought him before. He didn't, like, get tired out. What an interesting conclusion to this video game. I mean, this would be a lot more bearable if it wasn't for the frame rate issues. But again, this game is not labeled as fully compatible. It's just labeled as playable, and I thought that would be good enough for doing an LP of it. And it was. You know, for the most part, we haven't had major frame rate issues. I've been lucky that... I did it again. I've been lucky that most of them have been not in boss rooms, but just random hallways. Don't ask me why I keep wasting my goddamn wasp units. It's like instinct. It's also funny to me that she always fires one-handed with that thing. Alright, the asshole is dead, so now the platform descends for no reason. And there was a force field, so even if I could find a way to get up there, it wouldn't have done me any good. Oh, that's just peachy. The walls are also still electrified. This seems like really awful for a emergency escape procedure. Like, yeah, you gotta go into these rooms off to the side and try not to get electrocuted while trying to make your escape. Fucking goddammit. Alright, I'm just gonna boost off. And boost up. In fact, this is a trick I'm gonna have to keep using here. Ugh, There's definitely something wrong with her face. She's got, like, a couple polygons missing in certain spots. I guess Patrick could, too. I've never taken that close of a look at him. Alright, we got a store here, at least. So we don't have to do this whole thing with no purchases. New file available for download, eh? Well, it's a good thing I bought a lifeline, because that'll make this less annoying when we inevitably have to fight the final boss and get annihilated. Alright. File. Cebalrai. Confidential. Who is it confidential from? Again, there's nobody on the ship when this AI was writing these. So, who is it hiding them from?
Cebalrai. R&D code D09909X. Codename Cebalrai. DNA Prime. Giganotosaurus. Purpose: to create an adaptable life form capable of surviving in any environment. Description: a successful attempt at developing the ultimate life form. Cebalrai is capable of surviving on land or in space. Extremely resilient, the creature is the Rigel's final stage of growth. Cebalrai displays an aggressiveness that is well beyond its predatory instinct.
So it really was outside the ship when it stuck its foot through. How it gets in and out is another question entirely. Maybe it just tore a hole through somewhere. Terminal for operating the ship's formation change system. Operate the terminals of both rear engines at the same time to disengage. Alright. Stay here, Sonya. I gotta go turn off the other engine, I guess.
It looks like it needs to be operated from 2 locations simultaneously.
I'm going. You just operate it from this end.
Oh. Please don't make me play Sonya for a boss fight. She's not equipped for a boss fight. I forgot to buy ammo with Patrick. I hope we get another chance to open up the store. But yeah, I really don't want to fight a T-Rex as her.
This ship will self-destruct in 5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes. We got the real countdown now. Now you know that it's real shit Capcom end of the game. Once that countdown kicks in. Because in addition to Resident Evil, I'm pretty sure both Dino Crisis had a countdown at the end, right? To escape the Rex and to fight the Giga. God, she runs out of juice so quickly. At least this room is not laggy. Why am I fighting these guys? I don't have time. Probably so I can stand still long enough to get my energy back. Okay, we need to get up there. Which you can't do from here. platforms over here. I didn't see these. Oh my god. I really hope this time limit is not going to be important for the final boss. Because I'm feeling pretty fucked if that's the case. Oh shit. They're fucking jumping at the elevator. Oh no, where are we now? Excuse me? There's nothing in here. What the hell? What was the point of that little side chamber? Are you kidding me, Sonya? Are you kidding me, Sonya? How could you betray me like this? I think I also need to do a boost, then hop, then boost. Fucking god damn it. I'm gonna get one more attempt at this before we run out of time. Oh my god. I hate the cameras. I know I've said that a bunch of times, but it's moments like this where it fucks you over in a very limited situation where it becomes apparent why I hate the cameras. Well, we have lifelines. And it takes just enough time for me to get back up here to miss the elevator again. Okay. We will persevere. Well, probably not this time, but we will persevere next time. You know, most Capcom games have, or most of these kind of Capcom games have a time limit at the end with an explosion. Generally, the time limit is very generous for what you actually need to do. This one, not so much. Okay, boost across, then up, and just barely made it.
I made it. Changing formation. Stand by.
Roger.
But is it too late? Are we gonna explode as soon as this is done? Because that would be pretty funny. But again, I think this game really needed a hybrid camera system instead of just fixed cameras that try to follow you. Something like Silent Hill has had.
I'll see you at the Escape Shuttle.
Since the very first game. We have 13 seconds to get to the Escape Shuttle. I don't think we're gonna make it. It's like more dramatic because we're in the slow-mo zone. Oh my god, I can't even find the door before 10 seconds. But he was not there. All right. What do you think is going to happen if I use a lifeline here? Is it going to give me my time back? 'Cause that would be nice. That would be a nice, like, benefit to keeping a lifeline.
We did it, Patrick.
Okay.
Don't have much time. I'll see you at the Escape Shuttle.
I'll be there.
It gives you 2 minutes. So it doesn't give you all the time back. Alright, I am going to buy the ammo before we forget. Might as well spend the rest of our money. Because I'm pretty sure these space bucks aren't going to do us much good back on Earth. I didn't even want to be up here. It just kind of happened. So yeah, it's certainly going to be a crusty final episode, but it's been a little bit of a crusty LP. Just less crusty than I expected. For as much as I might have complained about little technical things, a lot of them were because I chose to do this via an emulator because doing it on a console wasn't an option. Sonya, I'm apparently locked. Oh, never mind. Gravity's turned off. We're outside the ship now. I guess they did disengage. I need to go this way. Also, it wouldn't let me switch to first person. I want to say, where's the ship? Shouldn't it be like right there? Patrick. Please. Oh, I was lowering myself into the ground. That's why I got stuck. How is there stuff falling from above if this is outside the ship? Is that the localized gravity field? Okay, we just have to get to the tube. Follow these lines. Oh, man. You thought you saw the last of them, but no, here they are. How do I use this thing? It kind of looks busted. Sorry, boys, but I got a plane to catch. Don't have time to play around.
About time.
So, is our dino friend gonna hitch a ride as we try to escape in the shuttle?
Check.
Was he actually inside the shuttle the whole time, like the xenomorph? Even though he's gigantic? So long, dino people. We could have been friends, but Patrick didn't want to let you live.
Destruct in 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It would certainly suck. Look at those explosions. They were just like little JPEGs. It would certainly suck if the Caren androids woke up like a couple seconds before destruction.
Patrick.
It's over.
The Ozymandias. It's finished. No, I think we're just getting started. Patrick, a giant dinosaur has snuck aboard our shuttle somehow. And
Damn it!
He's gonna
I'm not
ride
gonna make it without
the
staying on
shuttle through the atmosphere.
I'm gonna teach that persistent creature a final lesson.
Space boss battle.
Hey, genetic freak. You're not on the boarding list.
Patrick, enough with the purity.
Get off the boat.
Begone, creature of foul, artificial genes. Only the pure may survive. I hated Jurassic World because of its hybrids. Oh, he's got stretchy neck. I don't really know what to do here. Like, can I go over him? Ow. Because it seems like I can go over him, but I might get hit by debris if I do. Nope, never mind, there's a ceiling. Not really sure what I can do right now, aside from what I'm doing. Which is stand here and get hit and trade. Because I'm taking a lot more damage than he is. I'm gonna try flying past him. Nope. I just have to stand here and try to shuffle past the heads. So I did knock him back a little bit there. Are we just trying to knock him off the ship? Kind of a gimmicky final boss. Oh, something's up. Suddenly, a third head joins the fray, which probably doesn't change anything. But yeah, this is the music that plays during that intro CGI if you leave the game just running. Okay, the third head can shoot lightning, because of course. I have to dodge those by going up and down. Oh boy. I can see this is going to be a fun one. Unfortunately, the Escape Shuttle did not have a save point in it. I don't even think those can reach it from here. I think they explode before they hit it. I'm not going to use Inferno, it's killing me. I wonder if the Juggernaut would actually knock him back more. This is kind of what it does. Yep, good time to heal. The range on that, too, is just slightly longer than it looks. I'm gonna save the limit breaker until they switch his modes. He's like not even hitting me, he's just swinging next to me and it's enough of a hitbox. I can't go any further back from here. And also, you can't do the boost dodge when you're in 0 gravity. Because that just makes you go up and down instead. And I keep instinctively hitting right trigger to try and avoid attacks. I mean, we're just gonna hit him with everything. There's no way to dodge that. All I can do is very slowly drift left and right. Alright, well again, for the second time this episode, we're going to come back in the middle of the boss fight after I've already knocked him down to his next phase. But man, what a bad way to end it by having, again, a lot of games do this, and I don't know why, a final boss that takes away most of the mechanics of the game. You know, you've been playing with all these mechanics that you've been building up over the game, and then the game's like, you know, it's nice and all that we gave you all those tools, but what if we just took them all away and said, hey, you can just, like, use a turret or something instead? Wouldn't that be a good final boss? Wouldn't that be refreshing? And you're like, no, I just want to use all my tools I've been given. Imagine if a Devil May Cry game had a final boss that was just like, oh yeah, by the way, you can't use any of your moves, you just have one attack now. Like, that would be super fucking lame, and this is kinda fucking lame. Anyway, I'll see you when we are back outside the ship. Okay, so I got through the first phase, and I used less of my healing this time. However, it sounds like we don't actually have to get his health all the way down, we just have to reduce it some more. I looked up a walkthrough. There are 2 walkthroughs on GameFAQs. One of them, it just says, and then you fight the final boss, and then the final cutscene plays. That's the walkthrough for the final boss. And then the other one basically says that to avoid the lasers, we just have to go up or down, because they either go up or down. So we're going to try that. They seem to be going vertically. Like that one started in the middle and went vertically or diagonally. So I don't think going up and down is the only way to dodge those, or is a sufficient way to dodge those. So I think we need to get him down to half health, which means, again, we're just gonna dump everything I have into him and hope that he fucks off. Oh, he backed up at just the right time to hit me there. Like, the heads will show you which one is going to shoot, but what do you do when all three of them start shooting? He does at least back up as he gets hit, so gives us a little more room to avoid. But I'm almost out of healing now. The controls are also not intuitive for this, because B is go up and R is go down. So when I'm getting shot at, I keep mixing up the two, and I keep flying into the ground when I'm already on the ground and going really slow. And it's very hard to shoot and also fly up, because I have to press X and B at the same time.
That weapon's useless against it. Here, try this.
Sonya, what the fuck is that? Final wasp, okay. Where did this come from? Was this in the shuttle? Did they have an emergency giant gun? So it controls the same as we do, but hopefully it has a big-ass gun on it. To maneuver the final wasp vehicle, use the left thumbstick. Really weird that we're getting a tutorial screen at the end of the game. Press the stick up to move forward, down to move backwards, and right or left to shift the vehicle's horizontal position. To change the vehicle's vertical position, use the B button to move down, move up, and the right trigger to move down. Press X to fire your laser cannon. Okay. Well, this is pretty much the exact sort of goofy, gimmicky boss thing I was talking about. It's charging up. Why do we even need to move? He didn't do anything. What? Why this? Why the spinning though? He just did like a fucking Digimon attack or something on him. Actually, that thing does kind of look like that digital horse thing from the third season of Digimon.
It's finally over.
Ronnie. Caren, I think I care about you or something, even though, again, I didn't know you at all, really. We didn't even share a moment with Caren, except, I guess, the moment where we almost exploded, but I don't think that was really a moment. And that's Dino Crisis, baby. Just noticed my mouse is down there. Alright, well, that was Dino Crisis 3. It had problems. It's very obvious that this is a game that late into its development they had to scrap everything they had before and start over without getting an extended deadline, basically. Because if I remember correctly, most of this game had to be made in 6 months. I could be thinking of something else, I could have mistaken that, but I believe it was something like that. They had a very short time to do something with this project after they foolishly decided to cancel it. I really don't think that 9/11 was a reason to not have a destroyed, vague city. We didn't stop making monster movies where cities get destroyed. I mean, hell, when did Cloverfield came out? That came out after 9/11, where a giant monster tears through New York City. But their vague, made-up city, that was too much for Americans to handle. Like, at least with Metal Gear I can kinda understand, even though I still think that one was stupid too. I don't think that we should spare Americans' feelings, and the rest of the world has to change their games to suit whatever they might be offended by. Basically, fuck America. They're the reason we don't have a Dino Crisis 3 that is the real Dino Crisis 3. We have this space game, which is alright. I didn't hate it. I thought the story was fine, though again, I think Patrick is kind of an asshole about his desire to kill all the human hybrids. But it was an alright game. The camera angles were atrocious. I really don't think that I think what happened is that they probably used the camera system that was developed for the original version of the game, which would have probably not had jetpacks, and so the fixed cameras would have made more sense. But now they have a jetpack system where you're boosting around at high speeds, and they did not have a camera system to kind of keep up with that. Donna Burke, I definitely recognize that name. Wasn't she in one of the Silent Hill games? Anyway, it was a thing. I'm glad that I played through it. I'm sure there are some people who are happy to have finally gotten me to play through it. But I'm probably never going to play it again. I think I could say that. It was worth going through once. And it's a very weird thing, and I really wish that Capcom didn't decide that this series is impossible to do anything with, because they seem very adverse even today to even talking about the idea of a Dino Crisis. I think Shinji Mikami, said something about how he would have liked to work on that, but of course he doesn't work at Capcom anymore. Didn't he leave Tango as well, the studio that he opened, or was that only Narakumi? I don't remember what happened to Tango after Evil Within 2, because I think Evil Within 2 did decently well. Decently well for a horror game, a horror action game. I still want to do a playthrough of that. But as for Dino games, I guess, there's still plenty of Turok games, and you might be seeing one soon if you haven't already started seeing it for this month or so of Dino. But yeah, there's not really any other ongoing series. There are certainly some games that I'll probably come back to next year that I'm going to do first impressions on this year, but there's also a pretty good crop right now of dinosaur games in development. Not a lot of AAA ones. They're all pretty much like smaller indie projects, but some of them look decently impressive, and I hope that at least half of them do come out, because there's no guarantee that any of them are going to come out at this point. None of them have release dates. They're still in development. But I'm looking forward to a decent number of them, and I hope I get to cover them. And again, I won't necessarily save them specifically for a month or so of Dino if they come out at other points in the year. Like Compound Fracture is one that I've been looking forward to a lot. That's an FPS that has a very PS1 kind of aesthetic. That one I'm probably going to play as soon as it comes out, because I don't think it's going to be out till maybe sometime this year at the earliest. I've been following one of the creators' accounts, so I've been keeping up with that, and it doesn't sound like he's really that close to finishing it. He's kind of in that phase right now where they're just buckling down and they don't have much to show because they're doing a lot of stuff they can't show. So yeah, hopefully in the next year we do get some more significant Dino content. There's also Deathground. That's another game that's kind of cooking in the background that is going for Alien Isolation, but dinosaurs, but also multiplayer. So I don't know how that's going to work, but I did back their Kickstarter, and it's been in development for a couple years now, and it picked up a publisher, so they got all the funding they need. So I'm hoping that one turns out pretty cool, because it could. It has the potential from what they've shown so far. But yeah, thank you for joining me for this playthrough of Dino Crisis 3. I apologize for the technical stuff, for the places where we had huge frame rate dips, but it was either wait like another year for that stuff to be ironed out completely, or just do it now so that it gets done. And I decided to just do it now. So this is going to be a very long episode, but I'm glad that we wrapped it up in this one. And I'm sure some people will be happy to have a long conclusion episode. Okay, so we made 1,880,000 tactical credits, and remember how many upgrades I didn't buy. So, you need a lot to max everything out. And I got a D ranking, because I saved 34 times. I'm not worried about ranking. I don't even think ranking unlocks anything, because I know I saw this in the walkthrough, that you unlock 2 bonus games, but they're basically just kind of like the original Resident Evil. They are just playing through the main game again with modifiers. So there's one where you play as Sonya, who is wearing like a slinky cocktail dress or whatever that is, and she goes at like double speed. And then there's another one you unlock after that where you don't have any guns. Instead, there are like randomizer power-ups flying around that will give you a random weapon for a random amount of time. So that sounds awful because of the way the weapons are very specifically suited to specific enemies. In fact, let's load up the Sonya one. I just want to see how fast she is, because apparently she moves at double speed while jetpacking. But yeah, no like real minigame stuff. Even though the first two games both had their own minigames. I didn't load the right one, did I? Nope. Reset. It'd be kind of funny if I didn't save. I thought I did, but I wasn't actually reading the prompts. Is it a different slot? No? Okay. If I hit new game. Okay, there we go. So it's saved, it's just you can't load that save, it's just already in there. Boost speed is doubled, so try completing the game as fast as you can. And to unlock the other one, you just have to beat the game again. I don't even think you have to beat it in Sonya Express, you just have to beat it a second time on the same file. Yep, so there she is. I think she's still wearing her helmet. I mean, her regular uniform... Oh god, there's also Sonya. So it doesn't... You don't replace Sonya. It's just... You are also Sonya.
Activating power supply.
Who is that computer voice? Is that like Father? Because that's the same one that was talking about the self-destruct. So yeah, you are very zippy in this, which could be fun, but like not enough of a reason to replay the game unless you really liked it. Anyhow, thank you folks for joining me, and I will see you with some more Dino content for the end of this month or so of Dino. But until then, take care.